Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Bath& Body Works. So just like I showed you in my short, they have released all of the rose collections. I must say I love the variety when it comes to the rose. They pretty much have something for everyone. In my store, Covered in Roses is front and center, and I am absolutely loving the display tables with the big roses. Oh my gosh, it is just beautiful in the store. So obviously they have the full body care, the candles, the soaps, everything, even some mini perfumes. I made a post this morning, hopefully you guys seen it, but Select Body Care is going for $5.95 today. So take advantage of that. It is online only, not in stores, but at least you could go in and possibly smell it to see if you actually like it. Of course, they have the original rose. This smells exactly the same. It's just a new packaging, and the new packaging is pretty as well. Inspire Love has returned, so this is supposed to be the cozy type of rose out of all of the collections. This is a mixture of rose and vanilla, which I feel like is pretty accurate. Even though it's cozy, it does have a brightness of the rose in the beginning, which I like. Not only do they have the body care, but they do have the single wick candle, and the body wash can double as a bubble bath. Okay, to Heirloom Rose. This has been out before. This is supposed to be the velvety rose out of the collection, and I can agree with that. When I compare it to Inspire Love Rose and Vanilla, that one is definitely brighter than this. It definitely has some type of slightly earthy, musky undertones to it. All of these collections smell great, by the way. It just depends on your preference. My store did have the perfumes out for Heirloom Rose, but Inspire Love just had the body mist, at least in my stores. I don't know if they have a perfume for this. Okay, let's move on to the candles on this table. They did have Vanilla Cloud, which has notes of airy freesia, vanilla cream, and blonde woods. Completely accurate. This isn't overly sweet at all. They also had Wine Cellar, which has notes of mulled apples, fresh fig, and cedarwood. This wasn't as strong of a scent as Cherry Merlot. I feel like it was just okay. It was a warmer wine scent, if that makes sense. Mahogany Teakwood, we are all familiar with this one. It's just repackaged in the Valentine theme. Oh my goodness, look at Nocturnal Rose's table. So I already did a review for this. I'm still indifferent about if I actually like this fragrance or not. Like, it's not a bad scent. I just don't know if I would personally wear it, and my husband definitely isn't gonna wear it. If you haven't seen that review, make sure you check it out. And if you're interested in the home fragrance version, they do have that in room spray, candles, and wallflower refills. They did have a gift set that was on the display, and I didn't bother opening it or checking the price. It was just in like those black bags they usually have for men. But they also had these black ones here. I don't know if it's supposed to go with Nocturnal Rose, but it's going for $4.95. On the back of the table, they had Noir and After Dark, and something that I found interesting. I heard rumors that Vanilla Romance was not going to be anymore. Well, they have this on the wall with regular fragrances, not discounted or anything. For the Saspens, they do have some leftovers. They have a bunch of wallflowers and some body care here and there. We have Noir, which was really the only men's fragrance that I think I seen. A couple of Vanilla Cafe perfumes, which normally is $59.95, but that is 75% off if you like that perfume. I spotted Honorable Cologne. They have a couple of wallflowers from Christmas time and a bunch of milk bars. That is body care and candles. So that is what is left over on the 75% off table. It's kind of a bunch of random stuff from like Christmas, milk bar, little bit of fall in there, and of course that holiday delight one. Not a shocker. At the back of the table, I did see a couple of items from the Everyday Luxury collection like Midnight Addiction and Inner Angel. On another table, they had the hand soaps going for $3.25. Most of these items were from the winter collections like Winter Traditions, Milk Bar, that collection that came out, which by the way, I don't think was very popular. So that was pretty much what the bins were filled with. They did have another 75% off table, which was filled with vanilla E, some deodorant, rich espresso, the honeycomb one. Not really surprised to see these in here. I see a sprinkle of a toast to you, some Viva vanilla, a little bit of that brown sugar and fig in there, and lots of minis from that Milk Bar collection. I found one off the vine that did not even have a cap there, and look how many vanilla cafes they have. Oh my gosh. This must have not been a popular scent. Like I said, I was not really a fan of those either. So bins and bins and bins of this stuff. That is pretty much it for my walkthrough. Let me know in the comment section below which is your favorite rose. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.